Hello, my name is Aditra White, and I am founder of Soul Coast Garden. One of the members of Soul Coast Garden, Carmelita Mosley, approached me to apply for the Acting Up Awards. She's a current member with On the Table. I've been a Northsider since I moved to Chicago in 2008, and in 2015 I decided to move to the South Side of Chicago because I wanted to purchase a more affordable home for myself. The move came with unique changes. There were a lack of casual amenities in the area that I took for granted. Simple walks to the grocery store, parks, dining variety, they were all missing in my new neighborhood. I found myself going back to my own neighborhood at first, but the travel across town for grocery and dining was frustrating, so I really decided to invest in my surrounding community. Soul Coast Garden was a direct response to the lack of grocery stores in the area and affordable produce. When I lived in Humboldt Park, the community members on my block took over an overgrown vacant lot and started a garden space out of it. All you had to do was commit some sweat equity. I thought I could do that. It would allow me to get to know my neighbors better and my surroundings. In the area that I live in, I found that most people didn't know each other. Even in the apartment where I lived, people saw each other but rarely knew each other's names. My mission with Soul Coast Garden has changed from just being a space where I could grow vegetables into a community space. The land where Soul Coast Garden is situated on was notorious for litter, traffic dumping, and overgrown grasses. I found that spaces like this drain a community. Many people in its 14 years of being empty have lived across from it, walked through it, but didn't know how to change it or put the effort into doing so. The changes from a vacant lot into a community garden space has had an immediate effect. On the first day I started putting up the fence, the neighbors were fierce as to inquire what I was doing to make sure I was not going to contribute to the eyesore. I assured them that I wanted to make this land into something they would want to protect and participate in. I gathered members quickly by working on the land. People often stopped and gave me their numbers and came back to work. The neighbors on the edges even offered me their electricity so I could run my power tools. I think that Soul Coast Garden is a great initiative for On the Table because it directly impacts the community of the South Shore. Most have never seen someone who personally cared for the community. I know most of them just want to see changes and have access to it. Whether it's a small garden or youth program, they just want to change from business as usual. What I could do with the initiative money is continue my vision. I'm currently self-funded. The $1,000 would help me get dirt and compost mix, pay for a key for the fire hydrant to water the garden, and purchase additional fencing to enclose the garden. I plan to continue the garden over 2016 year and beyond. I think being successful would be a great help to the community. And they would know that someone in the community cares about them enough to go out there and start doing something. All it takes is to change one person's attitude about where they live to become successful.